At the beginning, this my channel was going to be faceless. Um, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to help me be less nervous or less awkward in front of the camera, which proves not to be the case. But I started this channel for two reasons. If I'm successful and I monetize it, my dream would basically have come true. I never liked the idea of working for someone, since from your youth to the time you become old. Is it such a crazy concept to believe that you can do what you love and get paid for it? You can do what you love and be financially free? I don't think so. I don't surround myself around enough people who believe that way or have achieved that. So it would be amazing if I built a community around that, you know. But first of all, faith, this this project will help me stay aligned, stay intimate with my relationship with God, because I would always be reminded, to tell people, like, read your Bible, pray, talk with God. And how can I remind people to do that if I'm not doing that myself, right? It was fourfold. Let me try to go off the my notes. One, faith. Two, health. Three, fitness. Four, anime. Um, so what's the first episode about? What's the first episode about? I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous thinking how long I've been wanting to do this and I haven't. Not believing in myself, imposter syndrome, all that kind of stuff. But it's sad to think that if I had started this 10 years ago, I would be in such a different spot right now. Right now, I'm kind of scrambling to make things happen, to have myself in a more financially stable position. I don't know, before money, what's more valuable is building a community of people that support you, that think the same way as you, that want the same goals as you, So if you resonate with this, if you resonate, with what I'm talking about in the videos, you gotta, follow, you gotta subscribe, share, all that stuff. But the first episode is all about just taking the first step. I know it sounds like a cliche, but if you needed a sign, here it is. You know, whatever it is, or like if you wanted to start changing your life, if you wanted a different career path, if you're indecisive about something, first of all, of course, pray for guidance, pray for wisdom, and then take action. Take action, because you can pray all night, you can pray for, for however long you need to, for however long you want to, but at the end of the day, God gives you the choice to take action or not. What does it say? Faith without action is dead. Oh, let's look it up. Well, faith without works is dead. Something. Well, let's look for a version you guys can understand. Easy to read version, ERV. James 2:14. What does it profit, my brethren, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can faith save him? Am I taking this out of context? 20. But do you want to know, O foolish man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered Isaac his son on the altar? Do you see that faith was working together with his works, and by works faith was made perfect? I feel like I'm taking this out of context. But still, it stands true. You have to take action. Okay, that's my point. Stop overthinking. Stop making the perfect plan and waiting to for everything to fall into place before you take action. A lot of times in life you have to take the leap of faith, as they say, you know. I don't know. You don't really hear stories where people are like, yeah, I waited, I planned this for that, it was perfectly set up, and until I had every single thing on my list, then I took action. Maybe that was my problem. Because, like, let's say, like, I'm cooking or something, I have to have the recipe exactly how it is. If the recipe is off by a little bit, even if it's like a variation, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And that's how I viewed my life. Like with this video, like, I didn't have, I don't know, the perfect background. I had this vision where I thought it would look perfect. And then I started doing it, and then it started getting later. I'm like, maybe I should just do it another day. Screw it. It has to come out how it's gonna come out, and whether it comes out amazing, whether it needs a lot of improvement, at least I have something. I have something. My works is gonna come out. My works. I have works to show proof. And that's a good analogy as a Christian too. Um, a lot of people think they can't represent Christ outwardly, profess they're Christian because they're imperfect. But the funny thing is, every Christian is imperfect. If they were perfect, they wouldn't be here, right? But we still have works in progress. We still have fruits in progress that we can express. Maybe some people are better at loving than others. Maybe some people have better patience than others. Maybe some people have better self-discipline. We each have our strengths and weaknesses. And just because we're not at 100% of our potential as Christians and representing Christ doesn't mean that we don't have something to offer everyone around us. That was a good one. Stop overthinking. Do one thing today that will get you closer to your goal. Post that one video. If you're trying to get leaner, healthier, do that first workout. Even if it's a baby step, if it's just a baby step, take that first baby step, but make it concrete enough to say, I did this. That was out of my comfort zone. I accomplished this today. And then you can go to sleep happy and satisfied that you came out of that routine where it's all constant, where it's the same. You experience life every day like it's stuck on a loop. Get out there and do something. Stop being a punk. And this will get better. I'll be more organized. I'll be more expressive. I'll stop saying so many times. I don't know. Stop being scared. Stop overthinking. The biggest thing that stops you isn't a physical barrier. It's literally mentally. And at least for me, most things that I didn't do in life was there wasn't anyone telling me that I couldn't do it. There wasn't anyone telling me or putting me down or discouraging me. It was literally myself. And I think that's how it is for a lot of us. Like your ego talking to you saying you're not good enough. It's going to come out ugly. You're going to come out, like an amateur. People are going to dislike it to oblivion. No one's going to support you. You're going to become a meme. They're going to make fun of you. But if you don't change anything, nothing will change. I think for whatever you're doing, what's taking you so long, and you're thinking about and criticizing yourself before anything even comes out, don't expect anything. Don't expect any kind of quality. Just focus on that one thing. Just focus on a product, a work. Focus on something tangible. And I'm talking to myself mostly, than anyone else. Like I gotta focus What script am I following for this video? What's the organization? Like, what can I tell people this video is about? But it's out, and I'm going to get more comfortable talking to the camera, and I'm going to get more comfortable getting my thoughts out, speaking smoother. I think my goal is just to choose one topic and just letting it flow out. Faith, discipline, fitness, and anime. I think that's basically all my hobbies. And if I could get a community around all those 4 pillars, I'm living my dream. So if that's something you're interested in, you resonate with it, definitely follow me, keep me accountable, and we'll grow together. Yeah. I'll keep you guys accountable too.